Horse walking is over. Please leave the course. Horse walking is over. Please leave the course so the next group can walk the course. Please leave the course. Thank you. Leave the course, please. The second group can walk the course. You have 8 minutes.
Je t'emmène au-dessus des gens et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu te ramènes devant, que tu sois là de temps en temps et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu m'appelles plus souvent, que tu prennes parfois le vent. Et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu sois celle que j'entends. Allez viens, je t'emmène au-dessus des gens. Et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel, artificiel. Que tu te ramènes devant, que tu sois là de temps en temps. Je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu te ramènes devant, que tu sois là de temps en temps. Et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu te ramènes devant, que tu sois là de temps en temps. Et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu te ramènes devant, que tu sois là de temps en temps. Et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu te ramènes devant, que tu sois là de temps en temps. Et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel et pas artificiel. Je voudrais que tu te ramènes devant, que tu sois là de temps en temps. Et je voudrais que tu te rappelles notre amour est éternel, artificiel.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we had to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
2 minutes left to walk the course. 2 minutes left. You have 1 minute left to walk the course. 1 minute. Course walk is over. Please leave the course. Course walk is over. Please leave the course so the last group can walk the course. Please leave the course. Thank you. Please leave the course. Thank you. The third group may now walk the course. We have 8 minutes. 8 minutes to walk the course. 2 minutes left to walk the floors. 2 minutes left to walk the floors.
Tous les enfants de ma cité m'aiment d'ailleurs. Et tout ce que la colère a fait de meilleur. Des faces de
Course
star
walking is
et
over. Please leave the course so we can start with the
à mon la
competition.
famille.
Please leave the course.
De mon quartier m'aiment
Please leave the
d'ailleurs.
course. Thank
Ce
you.
que le béton a fait de meilleur. De qui voulait pas payer l'entrée 30 balles. On t'envahit la scène, on t'envahit.
please leave the course so we can start with the competition.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
This is a
we're ready for the intermediate
with my dogs
team
because I
jumping.
think that for me they are super special.
We're going to see Team
And
Germany
I trust
first,
them.
second team is going to be Finland, then we're going to see Slovakia, Luxembourg, and then South Africa.
I have still some.
A really challenging and a tricky course, as Neil already told you during his amazing analysis. The team members of Team Germany: Anne Lenz with Itzy Bitsy, Steffi Gäbler with Jin, Bojana Schröder with Ida, and Elena Essig and Sai. And Elena Essig is a reserve team member because Tobias Wüst and Eve got injured, so he can't compete. But with Elena Essig on fourth position, it's a really, really strong support for Team Germany. So let's wait for the last adjustments on the course, and then we're ready for intermediate. First position, Anne and Itzy Bitsy. Then we're going to see Steffi Gäbler and Jin. First time for her on the green carpet. The holy green carpet. Then we're going to see Bojana and Ida. And then on position number 4, Elena Essig and Sai. So let's see what happened. Can't wait. Let the games begin. Waiting for the course clearance. The assistant judge, René Blanc, is already on his position.
And just one final thought from you, Eric. Who's on your mind here? Who do you think could pull out a good performance? Any in particular country, without being biased towards your own?
To be honest, no. We have such a brilliant level of agility we're going to enjoy at this World Championship. And we've seen it, I think, in the medium already. We saw the run of Germany, and my thought was, oh, that was super fast. Let's see if anyone can beat them. And then the Czech Republic came. Finland came. So this is quite difficult to say who's going to win this round.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think don't get me wrong. I think there was still a little bit left in the tank for the Germans. I think they, Rosalie had potential to give them a little bit more. And talking of Anna and now we've got Itzy Bitsy. So I'm going to hand you over to commentate on the Germans.
Thank you, Neil. So let's get it. Anne Lenz and Itzy Bitsy. Super experienced team. They can challenge every single course. And currently, no faults, no refusals. They are on their way. Oh, well done. Well done. Amazing skills shown by Anne Lenz and Itzy Bitsy. Good start so far for Team Germany. First fault at number 18, bar drops down, but they get in the first result for Germany. Let's have a look at the time, 36.29.
Second runner, Steffi Gäbler with Jin.
Second team member from Germany. Her first time on the green carpet. Her first time at the World Championship. Steffi Gäbler and Jin. And they showed really good performance on the German tryouts. Good start from Steffi Engine. No problem. First fault. Tire opened. Good save. Good save. Currently 1 fault. And they accepted the challenge of Esa Muotka. Nice backside at number 18. We're going into the finish section of this course. We're going to have another result for Germany. And a good debut for Steffi Gäbler and Jin.
One fault for Steffi with Jin.
And now we're going to see
With Sai.
team member number 3. Oh, they changed the running order. This is Elena Essig and Sai, and Bojena and Ida going to compete as the last team member. Okay, course is clear. Elena Essig and Sai. She's training in Germany in the Hundesportwelt in Hemsbach, an agility trainer. Really nice handling skills. Wow, well done. Very good. Very good. Nothing to complain about this run of Elena Essig and Sai. And they are on their way, hopefully, for the first clear round for Germany. What a premiere of Elena and Sai. Jawohl! Well done, the time 35.94. This was a fast run. And now we're going to see Bojena Schröder and Ida, last team member of Team Germany. And they have to do something on the result. In best case, a clear round for Bojena and Ida. First fault at number 3. But I think we don't see too many clear rounds because this course is really heavy. It's really difficult. No refusal from 12 to 13. Luck was on Bojena's and Ida's side. Now they're going into the finish section of the course. 1 fault for Bojena and Ida. And they try to finish. And we have a first team result for Germany. 10 faults, the time 1:09.03.
Wow, that was quite something, wasn't it? It had quite the drama to each one of those runs of some form or another. But yeah, the Germans showing that this course has no mercy. It's going to be action-packed. I think it's going to create a really, really good atmosphere over the next 30 odd teams, I think, and maybe a little bit less than that. Yeah, this is a good course. This is a fast course, but you need to keep your wits about you, and we're seeing that now from Juha. As we come down to this final section, nicely done for the rear cross. What a strong start this could be. What a strong start it is.
Yeah.
It's a performance to open up for the Finnish team. 35.18 gives you an idea of time here.
Good start for Team Finland. Next one, Krista Saksa and Pipa.
So Krista choosing to do the in to the backside option. So you generate a bit more speed, little bit of a fiery sort of dog off of the long jump, looking at the tunnel rather than that rotation towards number 4 there, sorry, between 4 and 5. And I said at the top of the program, Eric, 1 to 3 is a really, really fun line, really, really great line. There's multiple handling options. But for me, there's a critical factor here, which is how the dog will behave going off the long jump. I feel if you do number 3 is a threadle, you maybe have a bit more control of the dog turning back towards you. If you do it as a backside on number 3, so the jump on your right, you kind of fire the dog a little bit more out from your left-hand side, and that's when the tunnel becomes a bit more of a risk.
Indeed. So let's have a look what Jenny Naumanen and Army can do in this course. So we have a really good clear round from Juha Orenius, and that's unfortunately an elimination for Finland. You talked about this sequence from 1 to 5, And it happened at number 3. You said it quite funny. I think it's quite challenging to this line, of course.
Really, it's, look at where number 1 is and look at where number 5 is. You
Yeah.
cover most of the course, if not all of it. And because of the angles of the jumps, they encourage that speed. And the handler, when you look at the factors that create difficulty and not so much difficulty in a sequence, the fact that the handlers are having to keep on moving creates this intensity and difficulty about the line, which we will see, I think, throughout this course.
Yeah, absolutely. And in addition to this tricky and challenging course, we have these super fast intermediate dogs. So fire, and not to forget, but this is some kind of all-in course. So let's have a look at the next team member, the last team member from Finland, Katarina Kurio and Wendy. Six-and-a-half-year-old border collie. Really well handled this section, really well handled. And she had the patience to for the weaves. Everything is working for Katarina Kurio and Wendy. The Finnish champion individual, 2023 and 2022. And she gets a refusal at number 21, unfortunately. But a result, 37.89. And so far, let's wait for the result. Currently, Germany is in the lead. Yeah, and Finland is currently on second place. Okay. The next team comes from Slovakia. Pierre-Yves Milan. And they are eliminated in the first section of the course. They can't manage to do the long jump, and they jumped over number 15. That was a little bit too early for number 15, of course. So we have an elimination for Pierre-Yves Milan and Tweety, the first team member of the Slovakian team. So they finished. And we're going to see Elena Yarozhova and Galaxy. They missed number 2. And another fault at number 3. So overall 10 points currently for Elena and Galaxy. Another refusal. They missed the spread jump. Now she has to take care of the third refusal. And that was the third one. Yeah. And so we have an elimination for Elena Yarozhova and Galaxy. And I think the first team with 3 clean runs in this course, they're going to gain a top ranking, I think. But it's so interesting to watch this course from ESA. So kudos to ESA, well done with this for this course, for watching it. So Natalia Svoboda and Belly. First refusal. And if you don't have so much clear rounds, it's going to be really interesting when we're going to see the final agility run, when we are looking at the combined results. But that's, again, that's a topic for later.
Well, it's it won't be any stranger to us after what happened last year, with actually the intermediate course from Petra. The jumping was really fast, really technical, and we could find ourselves in a similar situation here. So, as you might say that in the medium jumping, we had a lot more opportunities or a lot more results from many teams because the course was maybe of a little shorter standard shorter standard, a little bit more open, less technical than this one.
Yeah.
As we see an elimination there from Sonja. We could well be seeing a bit of a flip on this side, like you said, where faults, this could be setting up ourselves for faults on the overall podium. It's only time will tell, but by the looks of how this course is already progressing, it's going to be really, really, really strong for any team that can muster up 3 clean runs.
And all the other teams that are waiting already in the boxes and already waiting in the warm-up area, they know what happens in this course. They see the results of the teams, and this does something with you. Maybe you get in some little bit of nervous. So this mindset, I think all of these handlers, they are challenging these course. Of course, they have the skills to face this course and to challenge this course, to solve this course. But when you see more and more is happening in the course, your mindset, maybe you get a little bit in struggle with your mindset. This is this is an important issue to talk about. Now, currently, we're going to see Yuli Selma with Phoenix. They are eliminated already in the beginning of this course. 3 team members left for Luxembourg. Dan Falls and Seoul, Dan Fader with Magic. 2 team members left after Julie.
Yeah, and just as Julie finishes, we saw her get eliminated at number 3, and we're going to see that, I think, a few more times where the dog cuts in on the incorrect side of number 3. So it's really important that we make sure the dogs can see the takeoff of the takeoff side, the takeoff line we want them to see on number 3, and that's why you can see Daniel looking to come up this other side, just to really guarantee that the dogs, you're not compromising the dog's route. But it happens again, Eric. We spoke about what that blind, the backside blind, can do to the long jump and how the dogs power a little bit further forward. And this first line is not easy. Really, really interesting, and it really sets the tone for both the handler and the dog, and really sets the tone for the rest of the course from Essa.
Yeah, this is so interesting to watch. And maybe, what would I think if I would be a handler in this course? I would be really lucky to handle from 1 to 3 and everything went fine. And then there comes the blind and you're done, you're out. So, oh my goodness. Let's have a look at Dan Fader from Luxembourg. He's going to compete with Magic. He's the team leader of Team Luxembourg. And in total, Dan and Magic, they won 26 national titles, 6 national champions, and 20 national cup winners. This is a very impressive agility career from Dan and Magic. And they are fighting in this course from ASA. And they are fighting really good. And they try to bring the clear round to Luxembourg. And they do it. Well done, Dan. Well done. 36.3. And Germany is still in the lead with 10 faults. Currently the only team with 3 runs, with 3 results for the team result. And now we're going to see South Africa. Leandre van der Merwe and Zen. And we have the next elimination. No result for this first team member from the team South Africa for Leandre and Zen. And she's the owner of the lead kennel. And she had 4 dogs last year on the AWC. And this year, 2 dogs of her kennel are competing. But she could not gain a result for South Africa. Now we're going to see Rob Hall and Duffy. So here we go. Very intensive front cross. Good handling skills. And that was very, very good. He blocked the dog a little bit in front of number 13, get into a very intense connection, so he had no problem from the tunnel to the weaves. And currently, he's on his way to a clear round for South Africa with a little shocking moment in the end, but they tried to manage to stay clear. 40.42. Well done. We're going to see the next team member from South Africa, Tamarin White and Neva. It's a first border collie in her agility career. Good beginning. Yeah, correct decision for refusal. And yet I really love this midsection of the course. Quite nice to see.
Yeah, you take all that speed up from the tire number 8. And as we can see from the course map here, just as we see Tamarin unfortunately not being able to hold on for that clean run up until number 18. Yeah, as we see that all that speed taken down, we need a bit of control. And because the dogs are turning back into the handler at number 10, just means that the handlers need to really shift across to indicate that they want the dogs to turn away from them. So yeah, not easy, but very, very cool. And I really, really like this weave entry exit combination for sure.
And everything is about the timing in this course. Sometimes you have to be super fast, sometimes you can hesitate a little bit. So Esa Motka wants to see all of the trained skills from the handlers and of course from the dogs. Now let's have a look at Leandre van der Merwe again with Ree. And Ree won the South African Championship in intermediate. And both dogs from Leandre are 5 years old. And this is a really good performance from this team. Yeah, 38.24, this is the time. And South Africa is currently on the 2nd place. And again, Germany is the only team with 3 team results. Hauptschwyz. Claudia Schwab and Sia, first team member from Switzerland. Really nice rear cross at this point of the course. Well done. Really good first half from Claudia and Sia. Perfect brief entrance. And a very good timing. Looks super self-confident. An amazing run from Claudia and from Sia. And a well-deserved clear round. 35.47. The perfect start for Team Switzerland. Now we're going to see Jessica Thomas and Hai Wei. It's her first time at the World Championship.
This dog moves so well. It made that first line look super easy. Hawaii? Is that how you say it? I tried.
Highway.
Highway. I tried to add the two together, but this doesn't matter about the name of the dog when you have a absolutely incredible second run from Jessica and Highway here. That's 2 from 2, Eric. That's 2 from 2.
Yeah, and we have already 2 super fast times. Time sub 35 seconds. And now we're going to see a super fast one. Martin Brunner and Fiona. And they have the opportunity to take the lead if they get a third result. 2 clear rounds already for Team Switzerland. Let's see what Martin and Fiona are going to do. And a lot of Swiss fans are supporting Martin and Fiona. We have a fall at the weaves. But now the important thing is to get the result, to avoid the elimination at any cost. And he can do that. He can do that. So we have a result for Switzerland. They try to manage with 1 fault to come into the finish, 40.91. And then Switzerland, I think they must take the lead when we get the result. And one last team member, Petra Häusermann and Hope. Very good timing for the front cross. Really good handling solution at this in this section of this challenging court from Esa Muotka. And Hope is a super fast dog.
Yeah,
Not losing speed at all. Now it's time to control the weaves.
So here we see Petra now with Switzerland already in the lead for the team competition. Just on that 5.91 time fault's got opportunity here to get 3 clean runs. Are we going to see 3 clean runs? Yes, we are. 3 clean runs.
Congratulations
Now we
to
have the
Switzerland.
benchmark. Now we have that benchmark.
Yeah. This is the time to beat 104.80. And Switzerland take the lead. Well deserved. They take the lead. Well deserved. Brilliant team performance. Okay, let's go to Ukraine. Valentina Rizanova and Yera. They have only 3 team members. Team Ukraine Intermediate. Valentina's going to compete with 2 dogs, and we have the first clear round, and a fast first clear round for Ukraine, 34.37. Good start for Team Ukraine. And Valentina's going to compete with 2 dogs, with Snitch and Yera. Now we're going to see another team member from Ukraine, Katerina Kovalenko and Totori. This is already the last team member of Ukraine. Yeah. Katerina Kovalenko. Wow! The second clear. The second clean round, 35.73. So let's have a look at the time. With the super fast run, around about 34 seconds, they can take the lead. Kostiantin, Savchin, and Olive. He can make this happen. So let's have a look. Unfortunately, we could see this in the beginning of the section, didn't we?
We could, yeah, and he really tried hard to get the commitment, and then the dog just swung around again and saw the jump quite late and looked at the tunnel. And you know, Switzerland now in the lead. Are they going to be too hot? Are we going to be able to see anybody catch them? They set a really strong benchmark. We've got a lot of teams to go, so maybe that heat will simmer a little bit, and they can have some competition from the rest of the teams.
Yeah, we will see. But the performance of Switzerland was was perfect. But a lot of teams are coming up. Okay, let's go to South America. To be precise, we're going to Colombia. And the first team members, Luis Fernando Molano and Nutella. Also with only 3 dogs in the team. First refusal. Good timing in this midsection. I don't think we're going to see a result for Colombia. 1 refusal, the time 39.79. We're going to see the next team member from Team Colombia. This is Fita, and Fita is handled by Laura Quintero. The Americas and Caribbean champion from 2023 in intermediate, but an elimination. An elimination in the beginning. We saw already a lot of elimination at this point of the course, so they don't get a result for their team. They are eliminated. And again, if you're doing some public viewings, we would highly appreciate it if you can send us some videos or some nice pictures from your public viewing wherever you're watching the Working Dog live stream, because we want to cut a video and show it on the big video cube directly inside the arena to give a support to the teams, to motivation that they know, oh, our fans from our countries are watching the live stream. Just have a look at my Facebook site, Eric Laumann, Agility and Airshow Moderations. I've posted an email address with a little post, and we would highly appreciate if you can send us a video to this email address on my Facebook site. So Juan Cadena and Blue, very nice person. Trained already several times with him. And a really good performance of Juan Cadena and Blue in the beginning of this course. Very self-confident. Have a look at these weaves. Yes. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the first clear round for Colombia. And Juan Cadena, well done. He raises his fist up in the air, 38.39. And now it's time for the Netherlands, the Dutch team. First team member, Suzanne Koldenhof and Intense. One of the owners of this Infinity Light Kennel. For me, a perfect first 50% of the course from Suzanne and Intense. But unfortunately, they got no refusals for this.
Yeah, just looking at how Essa would react there, I actually think that was a good decision. The dog had no intention of looking at the weave entry at that position, was already turning away from it. So yes, you could say that it had already moved past the line of the first weave pole if you drew a big long line, but I think not in that refusal zone and just time wasting. So I think a good decision there from Essa.
I'm so glad to have you as an expert on my side, Neil. I can tell you. So, next team member of the Dutch team, Saskia Plak and Maybe. And we have an elimination. But 2 more teams to go for the Dutch team. Roy Fontaine with Souf and Bianca van Castel with Phoenix. Okay, already one clear round for the Netherlands. Suzanne Goldenhof, 36.48. And now it's time for Roy Fontaine and Surf. Roy and Surf, they have a very good timing and a really good teamwork. Oh, what happened? Oh, come on. I was pretty sure that's going to be the next clear round for the Dutch team. Unfortunately, an elimination in the finish of this course. But until that point, really good performance, really good skills from Roy and Solf. And now it's time for the last team member of the Dutch team, Bianca van Gastel and Phoenix. And last year they had a 4th place on the agility course individual. And in 2022, they won the team jumping. And they're doing really good. They are performing in this course from Asa Muotka. And they try to do a fast one, 35.06. And now we're going to see Italy. Dennis Giovanelli with Easy Peasy, Ivana Zipalova with Zozo, Stefano Matelli with Petra, and Enrico Collini with Bagheera. So let's have a look at Dennis Giovanelli and Easy Peasy. Now they didn't get the commitment at this jump. Nothing happened, but it cost a lot of extra time. But they managed to stay clear. And this is so important in this team competition, to have a good beginning with the first clear round, and they did it. Dennis Giovanelli and Easy Peasy, 38.44. Now we're going to see Ivana Zipalova and Zozo. An Australian Kelpie, 3 years old. And again, nothing to complain in this first half of the course. Nice handling skill at the weaves. Only 3 more to go for another clean run for Italy. Ivana Zipalova and Zozo. That was the second clear round for Italy, 37.85. That was the time. 2 more team members to go. Next one is going to be Stefano Matelli and Petra. Well done. Good timing, good positions, really good teamwork. The most challenging sequences are done. And I think we're going to see the third clean round of Italy. Yes, we do. 36.05. Currently, Switzerland is in the lead, and I think they were going to stay in the lead. But let's wait for this last team member of Italy.
Yeah, so on the live leaderboard, we can see that 8-second gap between Switzerland and Italy. So we need a really, really strong run here to see whether they can not only match, but improve the time of their current slowest dog and get closer to that Switzerland mark. Yeah, that was always going to happen when he waited there and shifted that weight onto the right leg. So here we go, lining up here for a fast time, just 30 seconds on the clock. This is a fantastic performance from the Italian team. 4 clean runs are incoming. Is it going to be one enough to improve? What a performance that is.
Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, and they improved the time a lot.
We'll soon
Let's
find
wait
out.
for the results.
So I don't believe any improvement on that time. So 1:12.34, huge gap between Switzerland and Italy. So we will go straight on to the French team
Of course.
with Christelle Ariet-Bretache with Meyev. Also runs a small Sheltie. Really, really, really experienced handler. Very, very good handler. Is Michelle. Very nice. Haven't seen any dog take that long jump after the weaves like we did with one of the white dogs. Did make that intentional turn into 18. So refusal there. Otherwise, good performance from Christelle. Just one fault.
Now let's have a look at the second team member from the French team. This is Arthur Naut and Pims. Seven-year-old Border Collie. His first appearance at a World Championship. And we're waiting for the course clearance. A really good, some kind of athletic performance from the handler, from Arthur. But the tire opened. We have a fault for Arthur and Pims. But with 10 faults overall, Germany is still on place number 3. We only have 2 teams with 3 clean runs in the team result. And they finish with 2 faults, 35.57. The next team member is going to be Kim Barou and Run. And after Kim, we're going to see Sébastien Allermé and Scheim. They missed the spread jump, so they got a refusal. So we can already say that's going to be a tough task for the French team in the agility run. They finished with 1 refusal, the time 41.06. And now it's time for the last team member of the French intermediate team, Sébastien Allermé and Scheim. Of course, with the clear round, they can improve their result. This is easier said than done, but they are super fast. And if they stay clear, I'm really excited about the time, about the individual time of this run. Oh, this is a brilliant performance from Sebastian and Chaim. 34.22. So currently France is on 4th place, 13.41 falls, 115.63. And now we're going back to Scandinavia. The first team member of the Swedish team is Jenny Dam and Atsta. So here we go. First fault at number 2. And of course, every one of us know Jenny Dam, one of the most popular dog handlers from Sweden, well known all over the planet. It's a good one. It's a fast one. Unfortunately, one fault for Jenny and for Atsta, the time 35.33. And the second team member from Sweden is going to be Sandra Sjöberg and Henny. And Sandra won already in the World Championship in 2017 in small individual silver. Now she's going to compete here in this intermediate competition. Let's have a look at her run. Ah, that was really nice one.
Yeah, really, really good movement there from Sandra. Got the blind in really early to indicate the change of direction. And so again, Essa deciding to not give the refusal, feeling like the dog was not in a position where she'd be committing to the obstacle, but very, very fine line there to decide either way. So gave the benefit of the doubt. And we're going to finish here with a really nice clean run. Excellent start from for the second dog, Sandra from Sweden. So 2 runs, 1-5, 1 clear, as we move to Malena with Tona.
Yes, Malena Johansson with Tona. And of course, we have to say that the whole Swedish intermediate team, all the dogs are from the downforce kennel. Just as an information for you. Currently 1 fault for Malena Johansson and Tona. And again, a good run, a good performance, 1 fault, 34.26. Now we're going to see Jenny Dam again with Sonja. Yeah, the reigning European champion this year, Jenny Dam with Sonja. Okay, here we go. And Sweden is currently on 3rd place, but they can improve their result, of course, with a clear round of Jenny Dam and Sonja. Fault at the tire opened. But the speed of the dog, this is incredible.
Yep, there's a reason it's European champion. Just couldn't quite get its footing there to take the tire successfully, but we're seeing huge bout of acceleration here, and what a fantastic dog. And the Swedish team will stay in 3rd place. Look at that time, creeping more slowly towards that Swiss Swiss time with 3 clean runs, but they stay on the podium for now.
And a lot of teams are going to compete in this intermediate team jumping. Now it's time for Norway. First team member of Norway is going to be Trine Torkelsen and Shady. And if you have a look at the fastest individual times, you're going to see Sébastien Alamé with Shai on first place, 34.22. Valentina Rizanova with Gera on second place, 34.37. And Petra Heusermann from Switzerland, 34.66. And this performance from Switzerland was super good. We had on the ranks, individual ranking, 3, 4, and 7 Swiss times. But now we're back on the course with Trine Torkelsen and Shady. And we have an refuser at the weaves. But they will finish the scores with the result. One refusal, the time 40.35. 3 more team members to go for Norway. Second team member is going to be Ingeborg Blackisrud and Isa. Good control at the start. Nice focus to the first jump. Currently, she is clear. And of course, you try to do everything to stay clear. And that's a refusal. Yeah, that's a refusal. The time 40.74, 1 refusal. And 2 more team members to go for Norway. The next one, Victoria Møhn Badelsgaard with IPA. Very young Australian Kelpie, 2 years and 8 months old. And she's only competing in the Norway. And until that point of the course, she's doing a really good job. Hopefully the first clean run for Norway. Victoria and Ipa. A fault. 5 points shortly before the end. The time 38.9. This is 6th place currently for Norway after 3 runs. 1 more to go for Team Norway. Wilde Wiegen Monteiro and Aya. And that's an elimination. The winner of the Norwegian tryouts in intermediate eliminated directly in the beginning of the course. So we have the result for Norway, 18.09 faults. The time 119.99. Still in the lead is Switzerland. Italy currently on the 2nd place. Sweden on the 3rd place. Germany place number 4. And France is ranking on 5th place.
And we are with the home nation, the hosting, and just a note of appreciation when I judged their tryouts earlier this year. Really, very few moments where I've had goosebumps, and you could hear a pin drop in the arena, and it was when the last 4 dogs ran in the intermediate team competition to book their place on this team, and it was 4 clean runs from all 4 of the top 4 dogs at the time, and it was super fitting that we saw performances like that, and we're seeing them here again today.
Yeah, and we can see this performance already in the course. Coraline, Lisine, and Raya, they're doing a really good job. They are on the way for the first clear round for Belgium, and the Belgian fans are sitting directly in front of us. And imagine what's coming right now. Yeah. Very good. Really good start for the Belgian team. Now let's have a look at Michelle Pauls and Nika. And of course, they want to show us their best agility. A world championship in their home country in Belgium. And again, a really good start and a fast start for Michelle Pauls and Nika. Oh, wow. That looks really amazing. Super tight line, super acceleration of the dog. Brilliant handling styles. Oh, you can't do this better. That's going to be a fast one. That's going to be a fast one. 34.92. Second clear round for Team Belgium. Two more team members to go. Andy de Grote and Dix is the next team member for Belgium. And with another clear roundabout of 34 seconds, they can take the lead. First fault at number 2. But now it's super important to get this result. They need 3 results in the team to get a good ranking. Oh, that caused a lot of extra time, but nothing happened so far. 1 fault currently for Andy de Grote and Dix. Yeah, they're fighting. They are fighting for their result. They're fighting for the result for Team Belgium. And they're doing a really good job. They're coming into the finish with 1 fall. Their time, 39.20. And currently, Belgium is on 3rd place. And now the last team member of Belgium, Marine Tonglé and Rien. And they can improve their result. They still have the opportunity that we're going to see the 3rd clean run for Team Belgium. Good start. Really good start from Marine Tonglé and Rien. I love this athletic dog handling style. Really intense dog handling. And it's shown in a perfect way from Marine Tonglé. And no, oh. And again, this short moment, and you're done. You got an elimination. But Team Belgium, 3rd place, 5.2 falls, 109.82. Really good performance, nothing to complain about.
Yeah, really good performance there. Puts them in a strong position overall in this challenging course. Yeah, such a shame for Marine there with Ryan. But like you said, a lapse in concentration. And just similar there again. Lindsay, another very decorated Canadian handler. Again, a country that I went to judge for their tryouts for, and they put on a really good performance. Did Lindsay running? I think 3 dogs here this weekend. Definitely 2 intermediates, I believe, and it's Justine, and yeah, it's really, yeah, just choosing now to just take the time, get the dog settled again, and go again.
So we don't have a result for Justine Davenport. And the next competitor is going to be Kale McCann with Beeline. And Beeline is going to celebrate her 8th birthday during the World Championship this year. And this team, especially the handler, Kale McCann, they have a lot of experience on these international big stages. And Kel McCann has been competing for Team Canada for 20 years at other organizations, but this is her first time competing at the World Championships. And it's been her dream to compete at this event, and she's so excited to be doing this with her 8-year-old border collies, Beeline. And Beeline stumbled into Kay's life at an important time, and they have an incredible connection. She's had a lot of success competing in both Canada, US, and the World Agility Open. And they had a years of ups and downs, but now let's have a look at this run. And I think they have a good start.
Yeah, definitely a really fast start, and you can see what can happen there if you're. I think from what I saw, Kale there was going inside of number 3, so not layering it. And there's something about sticking close to tunnels and forcing the dog wide on the exit, and that's what happened there. So really, really incredibly fast dog. Really, really incredibly fast dog, and we'll see more of her this week in the individual. But really, really good performance there. I think just the single refusal there for Kale.
Yeah, and the acceleration and the speed of this dog, just crazy. And very smart positions from Kale. So let's wait, as he already said, for the individual competition. Now it's time for Tiffany Selman and Aloha. She's going to compete with 2 dogs, with Fury and with Aloha. And with Asa's whistle, so she's eliminated. No result for Tiffany Selman and Aloha. And just a short throwback to last year's World Championship. She finished 4th place by 0.04 seconds last year. But Aloha, they had a great year, winning UKI Invitational and Pentathlon and many, many other things. In this round, no result, and we're going to have a look at Justine Davenport and Valley, next team member from Team Canada. Six-year-old border collie. She's going to compete with 2 dogs, an intermediate team and individual with match and with a Valley. So let's have a look at this dog. A little bit of bad luck. The bar dropped down, so a fall, 5 points for Justine Davenport and Valley. And the refusal at the weaves. Valley entered at the second pole of the weaves. So, of course, a completely correct decision from Asa. So 1 fault, 1 refusal. Another fault at number 18, and they finish with 2 faults, 1 refusal. And we have a break right now. Okay, so let's have a look at the leaderboard. Switzerland is in the lead with an amazing performance with 3 clear rounds in their team result, 104.80. That was absolutely amazing, and congratulations to Switzerland. On second place, allora, Italy, the time 112.34 with a time gap of more than 8 seconds. Third place is Belgium, the hosting country, with a time 109.82 with 5 faults. Everything is possible in this team competition. Fourth place is Sweden with 10 points, 107.25. And on 5th place is Germany, already with 10 points, 109.03. Okay. We already seen the first half of this intermediate team jumping, and a very interesting jumping, an exciting jumping, very challenging, but so exciting course design from Asa Muotka. And we're really, we can't wait to see this second half of this of the running order. So we're going to have a short break, and don't forget to send us our your public viewing videos wherever you're watching the live stream. Make a short video. We want to cut this video. We want to show it on the big screen here in the Centaur Park, and all the from your country are going to see this video, and then they know, yes, we have support from our home countries. Everyone is watching while we're dancing and performing on the holy green carpet. So just have a look at my Facebook page, Erik Laumann Agility and the Air Show Moderation. I made a short post, and in this post, I already mentioned an email address where you can send it, and then we're going to cut a video for the team. So short break, and we'll right be back for the second half of the intermediate jumping.
Know you wanna party, listen to your body. I want to get naughty, girl, I really like the way you. Plenty more, you're my hope for the night. Give me more control, slow down for the night. Plenty more, you down for the vibe, and you down for the vibe. You don't say bye-bye, you can see my eyes. Then I'm on the rise, oh, I believe by the light. Your body be smiling, oh. These are the nights I know. Cause you know, baby, I adore you. I adore you. Can't ignore you. Can't ignore you. I need my soul in it. I'm out of control, I can't. I adore you. I adore you. Plenty more, but you're my hope for the night. Give me more control, slow down for the night. Plenty more, you're down for the vibe, and you're down for the vibe. We don't say bye-bye.
So we have a few more minutes before we kick off with the second half of the intermediate jumping for the team event here on day one at the World Championships. You are joined by myself, Neil Ellis, and I'm alongside Erik Laumann, the legend that is Erik, taking you through all the coverage with Working Dog. And we want to extend our welcome to all of you guys from across the world following us. Really, really pleased you can be watching along if you aren't here live with us. We're going to be catching up with the winners after each of the classes have finished. And like we have been doing before each of the classes, we will be also looking back at the courses at the end of the day in our sports studio. A quick summary at the end of the day. Reminder, Erik, if you can find him on, or equally you can tag Working Dog in your Instagram posts. We are looking for you guys together watching this. Any videos you can show us with you and your dogs, with your dinner on your lap in front of the TV, with you and your friends watching from wherever you might be watching from, maybe with a nice glass of Prosecco in hand. We'd love some images, love some videos of you guys enjoying the live stream from the comfort of your own homes. We'll be back with you shortly, where we will be kicking off with the second half of the team intermediate jumping.
Bonito que fez, capaz. Não tem fé, se não tem fé, não tá bem, mas você me de confiança, não era mais que só.
Within 2 minutes, we will start again. Just 2 minutes left, and then we will start again. And the next country that has to run is Slovenia. Tem fé, se não tem fé, não tá bem, mas você me de confiança, não era mais que sonhos. Olhar de nós criança, tá toda na brilha de inocência, e na mente detalhada, temporal talvez também não. Okay, if everyone's ready, we can start again with our next country, Slovenia. And our first runner is Masa Cheglar with Maggie.
And we are back now with the Slovenian team. Starting with Masa Kegler and her dog Maggie. Tackled that first sequence extremely well. So hopefully you can see and follow along the results as we can. Top three currently have third place Belgium with 5.2 faults. So we're still looking to fill out the podium with 3 clean runs. And Masa Kegler with Maggie have really made a good job of this. First run for the team. First clean run on the board. Monitor ski next with fire. So looking for that second clean run for this team. Oi, recovered that nicely. Nicely done. Oi. Some of the dogs just reading that line from the tunnel as a huge bout of acceleration there. So needed a bit of control. We're only on 5 faults, so that's okay. Nicely controlled over 18. Onto the backside blind on 19. Sorry, 20. And we finished 39.55 on the 5 faults. A little bit of a time wasted, so a few time faults accumulated. So third up for this team. Primoz Petrovic Vernikov. Just hitting the far wing at number 2, so we're on 5. Another fault. So just really seeing how complex that first line 1 to 5 can be with all that speed. Not easy at all. So 15 faults in total for this team so far. Really got to push there nicely. We've done that well. Over the last obstacle, yes, we did well. 35.58. So, last runner for this team. Matej Susek. This is Ninja. Performed really well, got a clean run in the intermediate final. At the European Championships, just as time got distracted as we saw him take the wrong side of number 2. I'm not sure Matej knows that quite. The dog didn't quite commit to the backside there. I'm sure with the music now and the claps, he'll be aware. So 15 faults total, so there's going to put them in a provisional 7th place. And we know with courses with a bit of technicalities, technical difficulties in this course, that even 7th place could prove to be very, very good. And Miria just sharing a high five with Matej at the end there while playing with Ninja. It's always lovely to see, despite the circumstances. Happy dogs, happy handlers. Okay, Uruguayan team now. This is Alvaro Martinez. So first of the Uruguayan team on 1 fault. Let's see what Maria Jose Garcia can do. Another dog we've seen take the wing out of number 2, just that slice, really fast slice line with the handlers moving away. Really fast combination this. Another 5 faults. So 2 faults puts the team on a total of 15 faults after 2 dogs ran. So we saw a little bit of a lull, a little bit of lapse in concentration in the mediums after after the break in the middle. We're going to see similar for the intermediates. Current leader Switzerland, really rapid time for their 3 dogs. And it currently puts them in their individual rankings at 3rd, 4th, and 8th. So showing their pedigree and why they are leading by as much as they are in this intermediate team jumping. As we're watching Alejandro running with Lucy getting around the course nicely. Currently 15 faults, but we could see a clean run to finish for Uruguay, for Alejandro and for Lucy. Have we seen that? Yes, we have. Clean run. Eric.
We are back with the United States of America. So here we go. Julie Anna Munden and Fusion. The European Open Intermediate Overall Team Champion. Very nice handled. Nice weave entrance. Good control from 14 to 15. Nice backside at number 18. Very nice run. A good run for and a good start for the United States. 34.53. First clean round for the US team, and we're going to see Casey Keller and Leary.
Well, hey, look, we saw how good the medium team were from the US survey. And hello, if you are all watching, I suppose it's actually very early hours of the morning back in certain parts of the US. So you may be catching up just after a nice night's sleep. But if you are, hello. And yeah, as we see Casey there sitting on a clean run. First dog was clear. Looking for the same for the second one. I have to give credit to the AKC and the ISC program, which has really come to life in the last number of years. It's been around for a while, but it's really come to life, and we've seen just the improvement and just the positive impact it's had on their international presence.
Absolutely. Another clean run for the United States, and now we're going to see Bob Daigle and Blue Bayou.
Yeah, this dog, Bob, actually won the intermediate agility round at the European Championships this year. I was judging that. Just getting himself a little bit caught up. He's been on the back foot for this whole run. Only cost him one fault so far. A lot of barking from Blue Bayou. But we've got two clears, one minor set of time faults, and this 5 faults. So this is going to be really respectable from the US of A after only 3 dogs with 1 dog to go. Excellent from Bob. And a side note, Bob is already in his 70s, so what a performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a performance.
Yeah, absolutely. So 4th place for the United States of America with 3 runs, 6.9 faults, 113.72. Now we're going to see Austria. Oh, Emily Klarman, I'm sorry, of course, with Vantage. So they can improve their team result. Yeah, let's see what happens if they can manage to stay clear, Emily Klarman and Wenish. Yeah, correct decision from Asa. Refusal. And of course, as everybody of you know, the problem with the refusal is not only that you gain 5 points, it costs a lot of extra time. The time 38.25, 1 refusal, but a really good result for the US team. 5.76 faults, currently ranked number. Now it's time for Austria. First team member Katharina Angerer and Linus. An Australian Shepherd. We don't see this breed so often at the World Championship. And currently they are clear. They're doing a good job for Team Austria Intermediate. Katharina Angerer and her Aussie Linus. And that's going to be a good start for Austria. Yes, the first clean run for Austria, 39.34. And the next team member is going to be Brigitte Hampel. The dog, 9.5 years old. Very experienced. Let's see what they can do in this intermediate team jumping. First 50% is done with a clear round. Brigitte Hampel, and yes, and Austria is on the way to the second clean round in this team competition. Come on, 2 more to go for Austria for the second clean run. And they did it. They did it, 39.37. That's the time for Brigitte Hampel. And yes, and now we're going to see team member number 3 for Austria, Sandra Langer and Las Vegas. Oh, now it's going to be a hard task. No, everything is fine. Everything is fine for Austria. Three more obstacles to go for the third clear round, and we have 5 points shortly before the finish. One fall for... And that was Christina Paulik and Happy. I'm sorry, now we're going to see Sandra Langer with Las Vegas. And now we have to wait when she commands the dog to go into the tunnel.